Hello, everybody, and welcome back. So for today, we're going to be doing a thing where I pick three quarterbacks in the NFL. Or not, sorry, there's three people that can be at whichever place, and then from those three, I pick one to start, one to bench, and one to cut off the team. So I'm going to be after. I have almost every position here. I picked three for each, and alright, let's get started. Okay, so for the first time, I'm going to picking between Deshaun Watson, Aaron Rodgers, and Russell Wilson. Okay, so I'm probably going to start Russell Wilson, bench Deshaun Watson, and cut Aaron Rodgers because I just think Aaron Rodgers might be a bit too old, and Russell Wilson's he's experienced, but he's not too old. So I think he's just the one I'm going to start, and then Deshaun's pretty good and young, so he's going to be benched, and then Russell I'm going to cut. Okay, then for the halfbacks, we're going to be doing between Zeke, Christian McCaffrey, and Derrick Henry. So this one for me is pretty easy. I'm going to start Derrick Henry, to bench Christian McCaffrey, and cut Ezekiel Elliott because Derrick Henry has been super good this past year. Same for McCaffrey. Zeke really just hasn't been that good since his first year, so Zeke was an obvious choice. And then just between those two, Henry just had the better year. So yeah. Okay, then for the receiver round, I'm picking between DeAndre Hopkins, Julio Jones, and Michael Thomas. Now, this one might be a little tough because I like all three of those receivers. I'm actually going to start DeAndre Hopkins, bench Julio Jones, and cut Michael Thomas. Here's why. Yes, I know many of you guys are going to disagree. I love Hopkins. Hopkins, I think, is better than Michael Thomas. But Julio is way more experienced. He's had way better plays. I just think Julio still has it in him to beat Michael Thomas out for that position. Okay, then next for the tight end round, we're going to be picking between Travis Kelce, George Kittle, and Zach Ertz. Now this one, once again, pretty easy. I'm gonna cut Zach Ertz. So I'm gonna start Kelce, and I'm gonna bench George Kittle. Here's why. Kelce, I think, is he's a better receiving tight end, which is what I would use on a team, opposed to Kittle, who's a better blocking tight end. So it's just between which one you want. I'm going to go with the receiving, so I'll pick Kelce. Okay, now we're going to move on to the defense. We're going to start with cornerbacks. We have three here. We have Stephon Gilmore, Byron Jones, and Tre'Davious White. Now for this one, I'm going to start Gilmore, bench Tre'Davious White, and cut Byron Jones. And it's because Gilmore has been so good. He won the Defensive Player of the Year award, and Tre'Davious White has also been pretty good. Next for safeties, is between Jamal Adams, Minkah Fitzpatrick, and Tyrann Mathieu. I'm going to start Jamal, bench the Honey Badger, and cut Minkah because I think Jamal and Honey Badger are too big. They can hit hard safeties. Minkah is more of a acrobatic one, and I'm taking those hard hitters in the back just so they can make them fumble, and yeah. Next is the people on the defensive line. I have the three people I have for defensive line. I have J.J. Watt, Aaron Donald, and Fletcher Cox. This one, once again, is a pretty easy one. I'm going to I'm going to cut Fletcher Cox, bench J.J. Watt, and start Aaron Donald, just because Aaron Donald has been super good over the past years, and Watt's still pretty good, and then Cox, you don't see much of a deep tackle. And then the last but not least is the linebackers. I have chosen Luke Kuechly, Zadarius Smith, and Chandler Jones. So for these three, I'm going to go, even though Luke Kuechly is retired, it's from last season. So I'm going to go Luke Kuechly, Zadarius Smith, and Chandler Jones. Because Luke Kuechly has been one of the best middle linebackers I've ever seen. And Zadarius Smith has been pretty good this past year too. Alright, so that's going to end up the list. This was start one, bench one, cut one with me, obviously. And I will see you guys next time.